I'm happy to have everyone on tonight. I'm super excited for tonight's workout. Um, so just quick before we start, we will be doing a few ab exercises. So if you wanted to grab a mat really quick or anything while we're down on the ground, you can absolutely do so. You don't need anything, but if you want that extra support under um, your glutes or your back, then go ahead and grab that now and we'll get started in just 1 minute once everyone's back. So I will start by going over what we're going to be doing tonight. So if you were on the last workout that I did, we did an upper body and core workout. So at the end of our upper body exercises, we did a little bit of core work. And then for when it came to the core circuit, we did three or four different exercises of core. So tonight we're going to kind of do a little continuance of that. So we have our warm up, which I have as jumping jacks, squats, arm circles, and sit ups. Okay. And then we're going to go on to our circuit number 1, which is going to be lower body. So we have stationary lunges, we have lying hamstring curls, and we have small flutters. All right. So we're going to try and go through these circuits at least 2 times. And then for our last circuit, we have cardio, my favorite. So we have burpees, we have high knees, and we have single leg toe touches for a core exercise. All right, and then when we're done with that, we're going to go to our cool down, which are just stretches of both the upper and lower body. So as we go through, if I will go through some modified versions of the exercises as well. So give me a big thumbs up if you guys are ready to get started. Awesome. All right, so we are going to get started with our warm up. We have jumping jacks, squats, arm circles, and sit-ups. All right, so we're gonna do these jumping jacks together. We're gonna do 10. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Next, we're going to go into our squats. We have 10 of those all together. So what we want to do here, we want to be about shoulder width apart or slightly further for comfort. So what we're going to do, we're going to sit down as if we're sitting on a chair and stand back up. Down, up 2. Good. Down, up 3, down, up 4, down, up 5, down, up 6, down, 7, down, 8, 2 more, down, 9, last one, down, 10. Perfect. Let's go ahead and warm up that upper body a little bit. We're going to jump into our arm circles. So we're going to do 10 circles to the front and then 10 big circles to the back. We're going to get started with our circles to the front. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 circles to the back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and get onto the ground for our last exercise of our warm-up, and we're going to do our sit-ups. So we're going to go ahead and get onto the ground, lying flat on our back. Our feet are flat on the ground, knees up to the sky. And we're going to slide our hands on the ground, sliding all the way up. And coming down nice and slow and controlled, keeping that core engaged. So we want to slide up, up, up for 2. And come back down nice and slow. Come up for 3. Good. Back down. Coming up for 4. And back down. up for 5, back down, up for 6, slowly back down, up for 7, back down, slide up for 8. Good job, guys. 2 more, almost there. Slide up for 9, down nice and controlled. And last one, slide up for 10 and come back down nice and controlled. All right, good job. We're gonna go ahead and stand up nice and slowly. Take your time. Go ahead and grab a drink of water, and we're gonna get into our circuit number 1, or in this case, it would be number 3, which is our lower body. So go ahead and grab your water, and I will go through circuit number 3, our lower body. So we have our stationary lunges, we have our lying hamstring curls, and we have our small flutters. So our small flutters are going to be our core exercise. So for every 2 exercises, we're going to do 1 core exercise. All right. So for our stationary lunges, first, let me see. Is everyone good to go? Everyone got their water? Thumbs up if you're ready. All right, good. I got a majority of thumbs up. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into our position for our stationary lunges. So our stationary lunge is basically going to stay in one place for this lunge. So we're not going to be stepping forward. We're not going to be stepping backwards. We're going to stay in our lunge position. So essentially what we're going to do is dip down into our lunge and come back up, staying in that lunge position. So we're just dipping down into a lunge and standing right back up. So if you need to, go over by a wall or something stable that you could hold on to for balance if you need to. So you want to make sure, we're going to start with our right leg in front, our left leg in back. So we're going to be kind of somewhat on our toes with our left leg. Our hips are going to be facing square, straight in front of us. You can have your hands out to the side, up top, on your hips, wherever is most comfortable for you. So we're going to dip down and stand back up. Down, up 2. Down, up 3. Down, up 4. Down, up 5. Down, up 6. Down, up 7. Down, up 8. Good. Down, up 9. Last one. Down, up 10. Perfect, guys. Good job. We're going to go ahead and switch legs. So our left leg is in front, right leg is in back. And if you can see, I'm kind of on my toes with my right leg behind us. So again, hips are square facing forward. We want to make sure that we're coming straight down. We're not leaning forward, not leaning back on that way down. All right, keep that chest upright. We're going to dip down and up for 1. Down, up 2. Down, up 3. Down, up 4. Down, up 5. Down, up 6. Down, up 7. Down, up 8. 2 more. Down, up 9. Last one. Down, up 10. Awesome, guys. Perfect. Next, we're going to get into our lying hamstring curls. So I'm going to go ahead and get down on the ground and show you guys that. So for this one, we're going to be lying flat on our stomach. Okay. So you can lean onto your elbows in front of you. So what we're going to do, so we're going to squeeze our glutes, squeeze all of our leg muscles. And as we're coming up, we're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing as far as you can. And coming back down nice and slow, still squeezing. Okay. We want to make sure that we're keeping our hamstrings and our glutes engaged at all times on the way up and on the way back down, okay? So again, we're squeezing before we even come off the ground, and we're curling our feet, trying to touch our glutes, and we're lowering back down nice and slow, still squeezing. All right, we're going to do 10 of those all together. So we're going to squeeze and come up for 1, and squeeze down 1. We're going to squeeze up 2, squeeze down 2. Good. Squeeze all the way up for 3, and come back down, squeezing for 3. Coming all the way up, squeeze 4, and all the way back down 4. Squeeze, 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 up for 5, and back down, squeezing. Squeeze up for 6, and back down. Squeeze up for 7, down, squeeze for 7, up, squeezing for 8, back down, squeezing for 8. 2 more. Squeeze all the way up for 9, and back down, nice and slow, and up, last one for 10. Squeeze, 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 and back down, squeezing. All right, good job with those, guys. Go ahead and stay on the floor. Just want to double check my last exercise. Good, we have small flutters. So we're going to go ahead and roll onto our backs for these. So I'm going to show you guys first what a small flutter is. So we're lying flat on our back, okay? And our feet are both feet are coming up in the air, and we're just switching like scissors, okay? Keeping it nice and low to the ground, about 6 inches off the ground. So we're just switching back and forth, okay? Now I'll count them for us. We'll do 10 all together. So 10 with the right leg, 10 with the left, okay? So with this exercise, it's very important that you're squeezing that core at all times, and you want to try and make sure that you're keeping your lower back as close to the floor as possible, okay? Because if you're on the ground and you're arching your back off the ground, you're going to end up putting a lot of stress onto that lower back. So we want to make sure that that core is nice and engaged, and we're keeping our back on the ground, okay? So we're going to go ahead and try 10 of those together. So everyone, go ahead and lie on your back. Squeeze that core. Our feet are coming off the ground, and we're switching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, feet down on the ground. You guys can come up nice and slow. Those were awesome. We're going to go ahead and grab a drink of water, and we're going to get right back into that same circuit one more time. All right. I'll give us a few more seconds for those that are still grabbing your water. Very important to stay hydrated, especially while you're exercising. So I'm glad to see everyone's drinking their water. All right. Is everyone ready to get back into that circuit? All right, good. I got a bunch of thumbs up. All right, so again, we're going to start with those stationary lunges. Moving on to our lying hamstring curls and then our small flutters. So again, we're going to start with that right leg in front, our left leg behind us on our toes. All right, our hips are square to the front, straight up and down. If you need to hold on to something, go ahead and do so for balance. And we're going to go down, up for 1, down, up 2, down, up 3, down, up 4, down, up 5, down, up 6, down, up 7, 3 more, down, up 8, down, up 9, last one, down, up 10. Started to lose my balance there. So we're going to go ahead, shake those legs out. We're going to switch legs. Our left leg is in front, right leg is in back on our toes. Hips are square to the front. We're coming straight up and down. So we're going to dip, up 1, down, up 2, down, up 3, down, up 4, down, up 5, down, up for 6, down, up for 7, 3 more, down, up 8, down, up 9, last one, down, up 10. Perfect. Awesome job with those. So now we're going to go ahead and get onto the ground. We're going to lie on our stomach for our lying hamstring curls. So again, making sure that we're squeezing before we even lift off the ground. All right, so squeeze, lift up, and curl for 1. And back down. Squeeze, up for 2. And back down, nice and slow, still squeezing. Come up and squeeze for 3. And back down. Squeeze, up for 4. And back down. Squeeze up for 5. And back down. Squeeze up for 6. And down. Squeeze up for 7. Back down. Up for 8. And down. 2 more. Up 9. Back down. Last one. Up 10. And back down. Good job. Go ahead and roll onto your backs for our small flutters. So being that you guys did so well with those small flutters last time, I think I'm going to up the number and we're going to try 15 altogether. All right. So everyone go ahead and get into position. Squeezing that core before you even lift your legs off the ground. We're going to lift those legs and switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Good job. Go ahead. We're going to stand up nice and slow. Take your time. And you guys are going to grab your drink of water. And we are going to get into circuit number 2 or 4, which is going to be our cardio. All right, so while you guys are getting your water still, I'm going to go ahead and go over circuit number 4, which would be our cardio. So we have burpees, my absolute favorite. We have high knees, and we have a core exercise, which are single leg toe touches. All right, so I will be going over modified versions of both of these before we do the exercise all together. See if everyone is done getting their water. Looks like just about everyone is done. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into our burpees, which are my favorites. All right, so for our burpees, I'm gonna show the modified version first and then the full version. So we wanna start with our feet about shoulder width apart. So for our modified version, I'll show you guys from the side actually. So we're gonna come up on our toes. We're gonna reach down. We're gonna step one leg out. We're gonna step our other leg out. We're gonna step our one leg back in, our other leg back in, and stand up. Okay? So again, for the modified version, we're gonna come up on our tiptoes. We're gonna reach down to the ground. We're gonna step out with one leg, out with the other, so we come into a plank position. We're going to come in with one leg, come in with the other, and stand back up. Okay? Now, for the full version, what we're going to do is, again, we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart. You could start with them in as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump up, come down, jump out into a plank, jump back in, and stand up. So again, we're going to jump up, reach down, jump out, jump in, and stand back up. Okay? Is everyone good with either one of those? Good? Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do 5 of the modified version and 5 of the full version. If you guys want to do 10 of the modified or 10 of the full, or with me, 5 of the modified, 5 of the full, you can do whatever you please, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with the modified version. So they're reaching up on the toes. All right, so we're gonna reach up, come down, step out, step out, step in, and back up. Good. Reach up, come down, step out, step out, step in, and back up. Awesome. Up for 3, and down, step out, step out, step in, and back up. Good. 2 more of the modified. Up, down, step out, step in, and back up. Last one of the modified. Up, down, step out, step in, and up. Awesome. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to 5 of the full version if you choose to do that version with me. All right. So here we go. Jump up, down, jump out, jump in, and back up. Good. Jump up, down, jump out, jump in, back up for 2. Jump up, down, jump out, jump in, stand up for 3. Jump up, down, jump out, jump in, back up for 4. Last one. Jump up, down, jump out, jump in, and stand back up. All right. Good job with those burpees, guys. All right. So now we're going to go on to our core exercise. So we're going to go ahead and get down onto the ground. We're going to lie on our back, and we have our single leg toe touches. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with our left leg straight out in front of us and our right foot flat on the ground, our right knee is up, all right? So we're laying down on our back and that right leg is staying there. That left leg is coming up in the air, okay? It doesn't have to be all the way up. It could be slightly bent, just whatever is comfortable for you. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take our arms in our hands and we're gonna reach for those left toes and come back down. Reach up for those toes, back down. Reach up, down for 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, up, down 8, up, down 9, up, down 10. Good job. We're going to go ahead and switch legs. So our left knee is up, our right leg is up straight in the air. So again, our hands are reaching to the sky, and we're going to come up reaching for those toes and back down. Up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, up, down 8, 2 more, up, down 9, last one, up, down 10. All right, awesome job. Go ahead and roll over onto your side and sit back up. Take your time coming to a standing position. Grab a drink of water, and we're going to get into that circuit one last time when we come back from our water. All right, is everyone done grabbing their water? All right, awesome. Again, we're going to get into that same circuit. We're going to start with our burpees. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing again, 5 of the modified version and then 5 of the full version. So you could choose to do whatever version you want for 10 repetitions. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our burpees. And up, down, step out, in, up 1, up, down, out, in, up 2, up, down, out, in, up 3, up, down, out, in, up 4, up, down, out, in, up 5. Now 5 of the full version. Jump up, down, jump out, jump in, back up. Jump up, down, jump out, jump in, up 2, jump up, down, jump out, jump in, up 3, jump, down, jump out, jump in, up 4, jump up, down, out, in, up 5. Good job with those burpees. All right, we're going to go ahead onto the ground again into our single leg toe touches. So we're going to start with our right knee bent, our left leg straight. That left leg is going to come up into the air. That leg can go only as high as you want it to. It could be straight or slightly bent. Arms are up in the air. Reach for those left toes. Down 1. Up. Down 2. Up. Down 3. Up. Down 4. Up. Down 5. Up. Down 6. Up. Down 7. Up. Down 8. 2 more. Up. Down 9. Up. Down 10. Perfect. Go ahead and switch those legs. Our right leg is up in the air. And we're going to reach for that right leg. Back down 1. Up. Down 2. Up. Down 3. Up. Down 4. Up. Down 5. Up. Down 6. Up. Down 7. 3 more. Up. Down 8. Up. 9. Last one. Up for 10. All right. Go ahead and roll over. Come up nice and slow to a standing position. Grab your drinks of water, and we're going to get into our cool down, which are stretches of both our upper and lower body. Right. Is everyone ready? All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and come into our standing position. We're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart, slightly further. And we're going to start by bringing our right arm over, and we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch arms. And we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch arms. We're going to bring our right arm behind our head and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to bring that right arm out. We're going to reach over to the left side, and we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch it to the left side. And we're going to stretch to the right and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to take both of our arms and we're going to reach to the center and try and touch the floor in front of us. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk those hands over to that left foot and stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk over to that right side and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We're going to come down to a seated position. We're We're going to come into our butterfly position, so the bottoms of our feet are touching. And we're going to lean over, and we're going to stretch and hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep that left leg where it is. We're going to bring that right leg out, reach for those right toes, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that right leg in. We're going to straighten that left leg out. Reach for those left toes and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that left leg where it is. Straighten that right leg out. And we're going to reach in front of us as far as we can and hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to go ahead and roll onto our stomachs now to stretch out our core. So our feet are together. Our hands are by our shoulders, keeping your hips on the ground. We're going to lift up our upper body using our arms, and we're going to stretch and hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Lower back down, and we're gonna rest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna press back up, and we're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Lower it back down, nice and slow. We're going to go ahead. We're going to come up to a standing position. So if you need to hold on to something, you can absolutely do so. Or if you would like to try and hold your balance, you could do that as well. So we're going to start on our right leg. We're going to grab our left foot. We're going to bring it behind us to stretch out our quad muscles. And we're going to hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Go ahead and switch legs. Standing on that left, bringing that right leg up behind us for a nice stretch, and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. While we're here, we're going to keep that left leg in front of us. We're going to straighten that right leg out behind us. We're going to lean into that left leg and stretch out our right calf muscles and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Go ahead and switch legs so that right leg is in front. And we're going to lean into that right leg, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Come back up into a standing position with our feet together. And we're going to lift our arms up and inhale. And we're going to exhale on the way down. Good. Inhale on that way up. And exhale on that way down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale on the way down. And we're going to roll up nice and slow. And that concludes our workout for tonight, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining tonight. I had so much fun, and you guys were all so super amazing in tonight's workout, and I look forward to our next one.
Great job, everyone, and thank you so much, Sammie, for that incredible workout. I am going to give everyone today's Total Body Challenge code word for fitness, which is mints. M-I-N-T, mint. Thanks again, Sammie, for that fun workout.
Absolutely.
I hope you all have a great night.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
Thank you, Sam.